here today was one direction. I was at the Mass Council on Aging conference in the fall. Every year all the directors, Council on Aging members, and some friends attend this beautiful conference. Sometimes it's down the Cape, sometimes it's in Sturbridge. And we learn all these fabulous things about what it's like to age, whether it be chronic disease self-management, how to run a senior center, how to build a Council on Aging board. We learned so many things that we all have our PhDs in aging. But that being said, one thing we learned in the fall was about fundraising. And fundraising is something that most of us don't do well or can't do, because for the directors in the Council on Aging, it is against Mass General Law to do. So we are dependent on our friends' organizations to do our fundraising. And we know that they need new tools to be better fundraisers. So that's what we gathered together to do today, is to teach you how to be better fundraisers. Another direction for this event came from our very own Friends organization. And ladies, if you're in the room, could you kind of stand up and acknowledge that you are a visiting committee or a Friends member? So those from the Clinton Senior Center, in the fall, led by Donna Jones, she is the chair of the visiting committee, decided that wouldn't it be cool if we started making friends with friends all the way across the state and learning what their best practices are so we can get better? And I said, yeah, that sounds cool, Donna. And then she said, well, what if we're not good enough? What if we don't do enough and we'll look silly, or we won't look so smart? I said, well, won't that be great? Because then you can learn from somebody else and you can share what you do know with someone that doesn't feel as well as you feel. So that was the sharing part that came from the visiting committee, and they hope to visit all of you after this event. The third part of the initiative I kind of led in with, right? Getting the message out about elder economic security. I hold a master's degree in regional economics and social development, and I will tell you that it is very important to sustain economic security for our elders if we wish to sustain the kind of nation that so many have fought for us. You are a one-armed paper hanger as a director, and the thought of fundraising in any mega way is quite daunting and overwhelming. So it's very important for all the directors to know that this is not targeted at you to give you another job. This is targeted at you to empower you to go get more friends on your board that can fundraise and will fundraise, and arm them with what they need in the latest fundraising techniques to bring money into your center. I'm told by our friends in Agawam, Emil, that all you need at each senior center on your friends board is a firecracker or two, right? So you guys all have to go back to your communities and find your firecrackers. In our case, for this particular event and for the visiting committee, our firecracker has been Donna Jones. Donna, our firecracker, if you can take